Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all staying well. It's Monday morning, so I just want to kind of talk about what to look into this week. So basically, Monday you're going to be doing a reading. You're going to look into that, answer your questions on Google Slides. So remember to look at the agenda that's on the Google Doc. That's going to kind of tell you to and walk you through the week and what the week looks like. And then all of your answers are going to go on the Google slide that I attached. So you're going to do the reading in that agenda. There's a little like blue letter with a link that's going to link you to the reading. You can do the reading, and your questions are going to be on the Google slide. And just double click in the text box and answer your questions in there. Tuesday, you're going to be looking into a presentation on hydro dams and what they look like. Why are they renewable energy? And those kinds of things. And then you're going to go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You're going to create just like a presentation in that same slide. Just add more pages to it, and you're going to create a presentation that kind of answers the questions that are in the assignment on the agenda. Okay, so what we're looking into this week: renewable versus non-renewable energy. Right? So we have energy all the time. We have energy to charge our phones. We have energy to drive our cars. We have energy to play our TV and play our video games. We have energy to cook food. We have all sorts of different types of energy. Where does all this energy come from? I mean, we flip a switch and we turn a knob, and it happens, right? But it's got to come from somewhere. All right. So we're looking into what are energy sources, and what is the difference between something that's renewable and what is the difference between something that's non-renewable. Okay, so basically as we look into this, something that's renewable means that we can make it fast enough to keep up with our demand, right? We can make it fast enough for us to be able to use it. Okay, now when we're talking about something that's non-renewable, that means that it takes many years to develop and process and create, and so we can't possibly make enough of it in order for us to be able to spend it at the same rate, right? So this could be things like what we call fossil fuels, like oil, right? Oil takes millions and millions of years to make, based off of dead plants and animals, and it just takes an earth process, but we can spend it in an instant, right? So we're looking into what are things that are renewable, what are things that are non-renewable energy sources. Okay, so that's what we're looking at this week. Be sure to join in on Wednesday. I posted on Remind and on Google Classroom under Classroom Resources. I posted some things about when we're going to be having our meetings at the same time as last week. So if you have any questions, we'll have the Google Meet on Wednesday, and you can we can discuss any questions that you may have, or you can also email me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can with the email. And so we'll just I'll just answer so many questions that you have as soon as I can. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through some of the assignments and see if we can take a look. Okay, so what this looks like is we're going to go into our Google Classroom. I'm going to just use period 1 for an example. And so we're going to click into period 1. We're going to go into our classroom. We're going to click on the COVID-19 that we talked about, where all of our educational opportunities are going to be. And then you're going to see something like this. So you can go ahead and click on the assignment. Oops. And it'll look like this for you. And there are two things. So right here, your Google Doc, this is the agenda. And so you can click on that. It'll open it right up. It tells you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. These are the things that you're doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the week. And so it tells you to read the article. So you're going to click on this little blue thing here, and you're going to click, and your article should pop up. If you have any issues, please email me. That way I can make sure that everybody has access to it. Sometimes we run into some access issues. And then what you're going to do is, once you've read your article, then you're going to go back into your assignment. You're going to click on this slide. It's going to open up. On the first slide says renewable versus non-renewable energy resources. You're going to double click, and there's like 3 questions for you to answer. Okay, so that's what you're going to do today. Tomorrow, you're going to, you're going to go into your agenda for Tuesday. So tomorrow's Tuesday. You're going to click on the presentation. What I want you to do is just kind of look through the different slides, and then in the agenda, it also says answer the review questions for your weekly slide. Okay, so you're going to look at that. All right. Right here in your questions, it says after reviewing the presentation, I want you to answer these questions down here. All right. And then this end of day 2. Day 3, you're going to complete a presentation. If you need to add a slide, you can push this little plus sign and it'll add slides for you. But you're going to create a presentation. If we go back to our agenda, there's a link to the instructions. So you click on your instructions. It will come right up. So you're going to research either a renewable resource or a non-renewable resource, and your project must answer these following questions. So there's these different questions. You come up with the way that you want to organize it, but here's some of the questions that it should answer, and be sure that it's neat and organized. So I'm giving you 3 days to work on that: Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then be sure to click on the turn in button. I would show you, but I can't because I'm on the teacher end of the thing. So you go back into the assignment like you're seeing this page, and you should see a turn in. So as you work on your slides, they automatically save, and then by Friday you should be able to go in and just click turn in if you want to turn it into me for any reason. Okay, so that's what's going on today. Please make sure that you email me, Philip_Jimenez at YCJUSD, if you have any questions. Okay, all right, well, I'll see you Wednesday, maybe, hopefully. Well, actually, one more thing I did add also. If we go back to our classroom, I added under classroom resources, I added some office hours and some communication. So here's our classroom codes, and then also our Google meetings on Wednesdays and what time that I will be holding them. Okay, here's some ways that I announce. Make sure you check your emails for any other announcements. Google Classroom will email you for any posts that happen. All right, I'm done now.